Good morning, everyone. My name is Fiona from Fiona's Creations. And last week, I did a pop-up window card. Sorry. And today, I'm going to decorate the card and finish the card. So we're going to do it together. Hopefully, you've got your card prepared. Give me a moment. I just want to make sure that everything's good from my end. Okay. So, right. So once again, my name is Fiona from Fiona's Creations. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. I just need to wipe this up a little bit. Okay. So, last week I did this pop-up card. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to decorate this. All right. So I'll show you the products I'm going to be using. Now, I put one of them on my description. I'm using the classic wedding bundle. This is an online exclusive. I really love this set. Excuse me, sorry. I'm just recovering from the flu. I was not sure if I could get on to this morning, but I'm all good now. So I sound a bit croaky. So apologies for the voice. Now, let me just make sure. Okay, so I'm going to be using this set, and I'm also going to be using the cake celebrations. Again, this is an online exclusive. So I'll show you all the pieces. So this is the classic wedding images. It's got some roses there. This is for the little cans, the detail for the car, the banner for ribbon for the back, some hearts. There's 4 flowers. That's this and this. There's a heart, 3 heart dies. That's that one there. That's the trim for the window at the back. And then there's a few sentiments. So to the happy couple on your wedding day, just married. And there's a confetti image as well. If anyone knows what this image is, this die cut is for, let me know. I don't know. I thought it was the tops of the can, but it doesn't sort of fit. The only place it fits is in this here, but then I'm not sure what this is for. So I had a look at a few demonstrators. They put that on the car here. But then again, this fits perfectly down here. So I'm not sure what that is for. Okay. So that's that. Now with the cake dies, excuse me, sorry. There's some beautiful greetings there. 3 flower images that has that can be die cut. That's there. There's 2 leaf images, which I really love. Now they're not intricate. So what I did was I stamped it and then use fussy cut the leaves. There's some frosting plus die cut for the frosting, little detail for the cake stand, 2-tier cake. Again, the frosting here, this is the detail for the stand. All right, okay. I think these two are, they're a good buy. Especially this one. It covers wedding and birthday and anniversary. So there's heaps you can do with a cake die, and I'm definitely going to keep this one. Now, being online exclusive, they are there till such time they're all sold. Okay, so now we're going to decorate. Now, this is the exciting part. Excuse me, sorry. Right. So what I've done, I've pre-cut some things, but we're going to do that together, okay? All right. Let me have a look at, oh, hello, Lucia. Hi, Del. I'm getting there, Lucia, getting there. Right. So what I've done is I've stamped my my car image with Versamark, and I've heat embossed it with black. Okay. Now you need. Now I like a little bit of detail. Now, if I showed you my car last week, so this I've sort of stamped it 3 times. Well, and then I cut out 2 more layers just to give the car a little bit more dimension. But I've changed it up a little bit this time. I've only cut 2 images. I cut 2 images, and I'll show you what I'm doing. So if anyone's familiar with paper towel, that's where I get I like dimension to my card, my images rather. So let me just grab my trolley here of goodies. So if you've got a bowl tool, now I bought this from, I'm pretty sure you can get it in Spotlight. This is actually for cake decorating, but they really come in handy when it comes to shaping flowers and giving dimension to your images. All right. So I think they come in a pack of 5. I'm not sure. So, and I'm not sure where I picked this up from, but I think you can get it in Spotlight as well. Excuse me. Or you can Google it, and I'm sure you'll get it on Temu. You can get everything these days on Temu. So you'll need one of them. Of course, you need and where's my piercing mat? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this image, and I'm basically going to take the boot out, okay? So we're going to decorate this from start to finish. So this is going to be a long one. Last week, as I said, I was going to a wedding, so I was rushing around. So we got the card ready. So just cutting around. I really love this stamp set. I'm just concentrating here, sorry. So Lucia, are you back? I'm sure I've seen all your pictures. Looks like you had a fabulous time overseas. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. So there's that paste that's going to be sitting on top there. Okay. Now, where's my... Now what I'm going to do is, since I don't know what it looks like at the back here, so I'm just going to outline this part. It's a bit hard to see, actually. Let me just get my stamp set and I'll tell you what I'm trying to do. So this part here, okay, I'm just going to create an impression with my take your pick tool, which has the ball tip. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. It's a bit hard when it's black on black. So then I can see on the other side where I need to give it dimension. Excuse me. Just go along the lines of the image. Thank you to those of you who always hop on and watch my replays as well. Appreciate it. Okay, so now that I know, see, I've got a little bit of an impression there. So what I'll do is I'll just take this little one. So I'm adding a little bit of dimension. Then, now it's not noticeable on camera, but believe me, when you see the card, keep an eye out for my card tomorrow. Tomorrow's the monochromatic Insta Hop, and the color feature tomorrow's Balmy Blue. So I've used this set to for my card, and the card has really come out really good. So now again with the ball 2, just give it so you can see this side here. To me, this looks like it needs to stand out. Yeah. So it really, you can really feel the bump there. Okay. So if you want more dimension, just keep going and shaping that with the ball tool. Now, if you can, I mean, with the Stampin' Up! One, this is really, really tiny, so you could be sitting there for a while. This covers more, you know, being a bigger head on there, so it just makes it easier. Okay, I think that's enough. Now with this piece here, we just need to, we'll get our bone folder, just curl it a little bit. And then I'll take this bigger one and just go around to break up the fibers. Now you'll need some dimensionals. Okay. So that's going to be sitting on top here. Okay. Now can you see? It gives it a lot of dimension, and it's really hard to show you. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you can see that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use my black dimensionals. We'll cut that. Okay, put that to the top. I just want to cut this. It looks a little bit, round that off a little bit. Mind you, you won't be able to see that, but I can see that it's a little bit. Now, let me cut this side. I just want a narrow piece here. And just that little bit does so much to make that car look dimensional. I'm telling you, it really looks, rather than it looking flat. Okay. There you go. That's my car. I'm telling you, it looks so different to just a flat image. Okay. Now, I'll keep that aside. Now let's decorate the car. Excuse me, sorry. So we're going to get the detail for the car, which is this bit that sits there. I'm thinking, what can we do? What color can we make that? You know what? We're going to go, I'm going to use petal pink. We can have any color car we want, a two-tone car, why not? Okay, so we'll put that, we'll make the banner. We'll get this little, I don't know if I want to do that for that. I'll show you another way to use this, as I've seen a demonstrator use this differently, and I'll show you that. We'll get the hearts cut out. What else can we put on there? Yep, we'll get the roses. I'll show you how to make a bridal bouquet out of that. And maybe these little small hearts. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Oh yeah, and these flowers. Okay, all right. Oops, and the car detail for the window. So let me just put all these pieces in. Let me get some petal pink. So it's going to be a black and a pink car. And for those of you who missed my, my live last week, check it out. I show you how to make this card. Okay. So I've already done that. Right, let me get some petal pink. I'll use my scraps. So for this one, we probably need to get some adhesive on there and on this one as well. So let's get some of this. Let's cut that out. Excuse me, sorry. So for this, you definitely need some adhesive backing. I hope you can stick with me. As I said, last week was just a half an hour live because I had 1,000,001 things to do. And this week I said I'll put in some more effort and get this card decorated. Okay, so let's throw away all that. This is the part. Okay. So I'm just putting that on there. And I might have excess, but I always keep all the leftover. Okay. Right. So now let's cut our pieces because these are too small. I don't need it for that. I don't need it for that. Okay, so just these two pieces. I'm not going to bring my cut and emboss machine there because it's too big and it comes in the way. I would definitely recommend this set, especially the cake one, because there's heaps you can do with that. Okay. Let me get my pokey tool. So if anyone knows where to put that little piece, I'm thinking it's to go on the car here, but then again, I'm not sure. Okay, so that's done. Let me just put it there. I may as well cut the roses. I've got the hearts. Oh, these are so tiny. Oh, I forgot to cut the detail. Okay, so now we are cutting the detail for the car. I probably could have cut all this and get it ready, but I want to do this from start to finish. Okay. When I looked at these roses, I didn't know where to put them, but I'll show you my little bridal bouquet. They're really pretty. Okay, so that one's there, that one's there. Now let's cut the hearts. So I'm going to cut 2 of these, okay? 2 lots. And I'll show you what we're going to do with that. That's one lot there. Okay. Where's my little pokey tool? And one more. And then we'll do the banner as well. Thanks, Del. What? Is your tongue out whilst cutting? Oh. Yeah, sometimes I tend to do that. Or maybe, when I'm putting a lot of my face, like when you're putting a lot of effort into the cutting, thinking, what was she trying to tell me? I get your drift. Okay. So we've got that and that. Okay. Now, one more piece, I think. Let me just, I've got a little magnetic sheet here. Oops. All the hearts are still, sorry, I'm still in my PJs. As I said, I'm feeling a bit under the weather. And because I said I was going to come live and show you this, and I said, no, I can't do that. So those of you who get, what you call it, this advertising, keep them because they come in handy when you're, die cutting and things like that, to put your stuff on there. But don't throw away that advertising that you get. You won't lose your stuff. Okay, so now we still need to cut the flowers. So we're going to put that there. And then what else do we need? We need the banner. Okay. So let me cut the flowers. So we've got 4 there. They stick on the plate. Oh, I've got pieces lying everywhere. So we need an odd number. So I'll cut 1 more. That piece goes there. Stick with me, guys. I'm sure you're going to love this. Okay, so we've got 3 flowers, 6 flowers rather. Okay, so that's that. And now let me stamp. I'm wondering whether I should put it in black, maybe in black, and then we'll cut this out. Okay, so where's the stamp now? It's getting a bit chaotic here now. What did I need? Just married. Okay. Is it that one there? Okay. Excuse me. So I think we'll use black. Okay. And then we need the outline for the ribbon. Okay. I can't wait to decorate. So we need to put that there. Sorry, just need to get my head. It's going to come in the way. Yep, that's good enough. Okay, so now let's put that there, and I've got most of the pieces now to start decorating. Okay, I think that's right. Right. Okay. Hopefully that's cut well. Yep, perfect. Right. So let's get this mess. It's amazing how quickly everything can go haywire. Okay. Right here. So let's bring my car back. Let's zoom in a little bit and remind me to zoom out because, okay. So let's put this detail on the car. Just give it a gentle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on dimensionals. Okay. Where is it? There we go. I'm pretty sure I had my black dimensionals just then. It was here. Ah, yes, here's it here. Okay, so we'll use the little ones. Again, we want this to look like it's a bumper bar. I'm using the black dimensionals. I think that's perfect for this. Okay. I have my little, yep, it's here. Because then I can put all my stuff in here. Sorry, just making sure. Here's my pin that I was looking for. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I can collect all my little rubbish. Okay, so here goes this piece here. So that's giving it a little bit of dimension. Then we'll put the little detail for the window. Okay, let's stick that there. Oh, looks cute. I'm thinking that, you know, that little piece that we don't know what it's about, I'm pretty sure it goes in there. So that's what I'm going to do for this one. Now, that's the piece I didn't cut. So that's what I'm going to do. And someone will tell me that it's something else. That. So that's what I'm going to do with that piece. These are so tiny. It fits perfectly in there though. Ah, come on. I'm pretty sure that's where it's supposed to be. I don't know. I thought it was for the cans. Okay. And then this piece here. Getting out the backing is the worst part. Oh, love my pink and black car. Okay, so that's with the car. Now let's get these pieces. This is what it is for. However, I'm going to put that on the top there and make these like use the big hearts for the, as in balloons. Okay, so let's get cracking with that. Let me get my silicone mat. Be careful I don't lose that. So we'll put our card to the side and let's get all these hearts. I suppose you could have die cut, use the adhesive sheets on this, but I didn't think it was necessary. So these pieces are really tiny. So where is my other heart? Okay. Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some glue. Use that. Oops. Too much. So this is where your take your pick tool will come in handy. Glue that there. With these ones, we need to cut them down a little bit because it does show up. That's enough to hold the heart. So put that on there. Okay. And then we'll cut this one down as well. Okay, to put that other little heart on there. Okay, so that's that. So let's get this one up. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. So this time we'll put the big heart on the top here. And maybe the little one in the middle. Be careful you don't trim it too close. Oh, may as well cut this off as well since I'm at it. Okay. Oops. A little bit of blue there and a little bit of blue here. Rear view mirrors for that bit. Okay. Really? Where was I supposed to put that? Okay. Right. So, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this behind on there. And then this one, I'm just going to cut this off, cut the bow off. And put this behind. Okay. It's balloon hearts or heart balloons. right? Okay, so that's the car. What else was I supposed to do? All right, so that's going to be on the front of my card. Okay. I can put another layer, which I'll probably do. And then we'll stick all these little hearts on the top. Okay. So I'll leave that for the side. Now, I'm going to show you. Oh, I forgot to put this. Sorry. One more thing on the car. The little banner. So I'm going to shape it like this with my bone folder. And then for the ends, I'm going to go the other way. Okay. So then this comes on here. Oh, look at the dimension on this. Okay. Now, I don't know, pink on pink. I don't know about that. We could put the flowers there, but I'm thinking that's too much pink. You know what? We'll just go with it anyway. We could have had white flowers, but I'm not going to cut any more flowers. So we're going to manage with this. So I think I have some more. All right. So we'll use our little ball tool again, just to give the flower a little bit of dimension. So I'm using the Take Your Pick tool. And more. I'm missing one more flower. Here we go. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so let me get my little mat here. Right, so what I did was, I hate these reverse tweezers. So do that like that. Stick it like that. So I just put it to the side. Maybe I should put this down here. Sorry, I should have done that first. Let's glue this down. Oopsie. Okay. Right. So what I did was maybe flatten that out a little bit. Okay. And then this one up here like this. Right. Get some more. Okay. Oops. And a little bit to the side. Oops. And the last one. So this is a little bit fiddly. And again, I'll put this to this side here. Now, I want it this way. Now, you can put little centers for the flowers. So there we go. Okay. All right. So that's done. Now, what was I going to do again? All right. So now let's do the little bridal bouquet. Oh, I forgot to add this little detail to the car. There's another little bit of detail there. Okay. Sorry, I keep forgetting little bits that, yeah, now the car is complete, I think. All right, so we've got 6 little roses. Now what I did for that is, let me get some old olive. I thought I had it here, but obviously not. Oh, damn. Oh, yes, it's here. Okay. Again, go to my scrap. That's all I need. So for the stems, I just cut little slivers, thin strips. Probably about a 1/16. Now yesterday when I was doing it, I cut it very short. If you want your stems to look even at the end, I suggest you cut them long. So we've got 4, 5, 6. Okay. Right. I'm just gonna, there's enough glue there. Stick your roses on the top. Have I gone off screen? Okay. That's 2. Three. This one is a bit thin, but never mind. Okay. Maybe I need a little bit more glue. Okay. And the last 2. Oops. That went wonkers. Wonky, wonky. And last one. Okay. Right. I will give it a little minute, a little few seconds for it to dry. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange my bridal bouquet. Okay. Okay. So now I think the glue dot will come in handy here. I didn't think of it yesterday, but I think let's get that. And one at the back. Okay, this is what I should be doing. Much easier that way. You can arrange this again. And so much for that, arranging all that. Maybe that's what I should have done, is use glue dots. Okay. That was so perfect. Okay, let's arrange that again, guys. Sorry. Let's put that there. I was a bit clumsy there with that. Come on, out of the way. Okay, let's pull that apart again. Where are you? Okay, so let's do that. Come on. Oh, this is sticky for sure. Let's get this one out. And these two in the front look pretty good. I feel I need to hold it up so then that way I know how to arrange them. Okay, we'll put that up there. And I think these two should... Okay, I think that's good enough. This one comes down there. Right. Now, so that's good. Now, if you want a little white piece to go around, you could. So let's cut that. Again, we'll get the bone folder just to make it more pliable. Okay, and then we'll cut this off and put another glue dot. Oh, goodness me. And just fold that over. Okay, and now we can make this all even at the bottom. So here's your bridal bouquet. What do you reckon? What do you think? Okay, all right. So we've got that. We've got the bridal bouquet. We've got the You're the last one standing, it looks like. Del? Oh, no. So somebody's going in and out at the moment. Thank you for hanging in there. Oh, I did have another rose here. Is it 2? Oh, never mind. 2 and 2, 4. Oh, there were 7 roses. Okay. Looks like I forgot one. That's fine. We've already done the rose. It should be an odd number. And yesterday I thought, Now, let's do the front of my card. Just making sure everything is clean here. All my little bits and pieces. So I'm going to cut piece. So this is a 5x7 card. Okay. So let me get some basic white. And some petal pink. Okay, so we'll do, so since it's a 5x7, I'll cut this at 5. And then I'll cut this off. I like my corners perfect, so I'll make it 4 7/8 by 6 7/8. I don't know. Let me see. Do I want just a little border? Or maybe I'll go a little bit shorter. So we'll make 6 3/4 and 4 3/4. So we've got a bit of a border, white border on the edge. Now, for the layer, we'll cut this at 4. So what was that again? Sorry. 4 3/4. So we'll make this 4 5/8 maybe. Yep, 4 5/8. And 6 5/8. I hope that's correct. We'll soon find out. Perfect. Now I wish I could emboss that. Stampin' Up are coming out with bigger embossing folders, but I'm going to keep it plain. So let's glue this layer. Okay. I haven't been able to purchase my glue, so I'm using other glue. And I have to tell you, it takes a long time for this glue to dry. Okay, so that's my layer. I'm wondering if I should maybe stamp my sentiment now. So what have we got here? I feel like I need to, these sentiments are very small. And my card is a 5x7, but maybe I could put cheers 3 times maybe. Because congratulations is really tiny. Let's see what I can use from the cake. Happy wedding day. No, I've got on your wedding day for the inside. So that's not going to be celebrate, maybe. What do you reckon? Put cheers 3 times, maybe? Thanks, Del. I think I'll put cheers 3 times. So we'll stick with... Tell me, Del, do you want cheers 3 times, or do you want... what was the other one? Celebrate. Maybe celebrate. What do you reckon? Excuse me. Yeah, celebrate. Let's go with that. Thanks. It takes a little while for your comments to come through. I thought so. Celebrate. I like the font on this as well. So let me see where my car is going to sit first. Celebrate. Now comes the dilemma. I'm wondering if I should just stamp this on Versamark. Okay, let's do that. I'm thinking as I'm going. I did warn everyone that this was going to be a long one because I was going to decorate it. Okay, and I think I'm going to go with gold, keeping with... how are we going for time? Yep, a little over an hour. Are you doing anything for Melbourne Cup, Del? Okay, so I'm heat setting it now. Okay. We're almost done. I've got all the cake pieces ready for the inside. Okay, so this, I'm thinking I'm going to fussy cut this. Trying to do this. Probably wasn't a good idea doing this on during a live. Okay. Yeah, and then, well, we are going to Cape Shank. taking the grandkids. And we'll be back on Thursday. Okay. Almost there. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, good enough. Okay, I think I might just go in a little bit here. Okay, I think it needed that. So we'll put this on here. And I don't know, where do I put this? I always struggle with this, to be honest with you. No, we'll keep that for the moment. I don't think I'm going to, because it says just married, so I think I'm going to leave it. That doesn't, I don't know, somehow it doesn't fit there. I think the just married is enough. Okay. Let's glue this down. After all of that, I didn't think that fitted there well. I'll just put this down here. Okay. I've got to apply glue to this. I'll just put glue to the middle one here. The others can just okay. Now, remember all those little hearts that we had? What we can do is trying to get them out here. So that's the reason why I put the adhesive backing here, because imagine trying to, and we can stick them randomly on the card. That's one. That's two. Where are they? I had a whole lot here. So you get the idea. I'll do that off camera. Stick that there. Okay, so let's get this out here. I'm going to glue this onto my card. Now, for those that don't have this set, I said I would tell you, give you alternatives. You can use your flower dies to make a bouquet. That looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, I need to be invited to another wedding, I think. Okay, so that's the outside. So yes, so if you have little flowers, the bird house has little flowers. Again, you could probably do the same thing, cut little strips of green for the stems and then put your flowers in. It doesn't have to be roses. You could do that. The other sets that you could use are, I have them all here, alternative set. I'll show that to you in a minute. Believe me, I had it here for you. Yep, it's also in here. I'll show that to you in a minute. So last week when I did this, I cut this piece out from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit that there in the middle. Okay. And then I'm going to put the bouquet here, or maybe this way. Haven't decided yet. Or I could put it here, right? So let me glue this down. So again, I used the greetings from the classic wedding set. Okay, so I want this to sit. I'm going to stand up now. In the middle here. Yep, pretty much there. Okay. Now here is where I'm going to put my cake. I've got my little... So that's where this other set that I showed you, the cake celebrations, that's where I'm going to put my cake. Right? Silicon mat. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I might get my sticky tape. No, I don't have it here. Right, I know what to do. Okay. So we'll cut this. So what I'm trying to achieve here is stick that at the back so I can place my cake on top there. And then it's got, excuse me, sorry, a bit of stability for the pieces at the back, because I'm going to be sticking this on a section there which doesn't have much backing. Okay. So making sure my cake is centered. Now you wouldn't have to do this if you're putting it on a card base. Okay. Now, I've stamped the flowers that come in that set. Let me put all my pieces here. I stamped the image with Versamark for the leaves. Here is one. Okay, here are the flowers. 1, 2, 3. There. There. Okay, and one more leaf. So now I'm just going to decorate the cake, okay? And we are done. Right. So I thought since we've got gold, I might just put some gold centers for the flowers. There. These are retired. That pops the flowers up a little bit. Okay, so I think I'm missing one flower. Right. That's 1, 2, 3. Yep, there's a small one missing, but doesn't matter. I'm sure I'll find it. Right, so what I'm going to do is maybe put 2 flowers since I've lost the other one. Apologies, guys. So I'm going to put the flower there. Maybe like that. Put one on dimensionals. And then the little one like that. And then maybe I'll tuck this one inside here. What do you reckon? And then since I've lost the other one, we'll just put one here, one there. Feels like it needs the other one. Oh, it's here. Found it. Okay. Right. Get my drift? Okay, so let's go gluing this down. I find it easier to do it this way. Put that there. Put that there. This one, I'm going to put dimensionals on here. I'll get the mini. So we'll tuck that there. And maybe put this one, tuck this one underneath. And now I'll put this underneath there. I wish this was up here like that. I still can manipulate that a little bit. Feel like it should have been here a little bit more. Okay. Let's stop fiddling with that. Okay, let's put this down now. Maybe I can put this at the back here. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put the little one. Again, I'm going to put this one flat. And this one on dimensionals. Okay. Yeah, that fits perfectly. Now, yep, one little leaf is enough for the top. And there you have it. That's my cake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the cake here. Maybe get that in a little bit because I don't want it sticking out. Yep. So just on this edge. Okay. And one last bit. Since I'm using the decal rectangle, I'll probably use the biggest one. And sorry. Okay. I'll cut a piece here and put that down here. And then the cake and the card is done. And then let me tell you, so if I were you and you're thinking of, if you're procrastinating about this set, you definitely want this because there's heaps you can do with it. So this is going to go, so this is where I'm going to write my message. And where's my bouquet of flowers? And that's going to be there. Of course, it's a little bit bulky. Let's get my glue dots. I don't know, should I do it this way? I just feel it needs to be this side. What do you think? You definitely want to create a box for this card. I will try and fill in that extra rows in there. Easy enough to fix. Odd numbers are better. So give it a thumbs up if you think gorgeous. Love it. Thanks, Del. You're the only one that stuck with me. I did warn everyone that it was going to be a long one because I was going to decorate it from start to finish. I don't think I'll put anything on here. It just says just married. That's good enough. But please do share this. And yeah, I really enjoyed making this. I hope you enjoyed me, demonstrating and showing you how I did that. The other thing is, the little bow that was there, you could also cut that out and put it for the flowers. You could do that. With the cake, if you don't have the cake, you can use your rectangle dies. The decal dies will come in handy. Of course, they are much bigger, but you could make tiers out of that. And if I were you, you'd have to do some partial die cutting, or, once you cut it, move your die. So say, let me tell you how I would do this. So say you've cut your die out. Once you get that piece, move it, and you can get a different size. You can resize it. So once you cut your layers, move it out, and then you'll get a smaller piece. So you can use your deckled rectangles to make the cake layers. I've used the card that I made for the bride last week. I had this old set, Home Sweet Home. I used this die here for the rings. I cut 2 rings with gold, and I sort of glued them one on the other to make it look like it was interlocked. And I stuck it on here on the side, and I had something here. I don't remember what it was. Or if you have the alphabet O, you can cut out rings out of that. You can use that. If you still have this set, I used this, and what I did was I cut 2 out of it, one out of gold and one out of silver shimmer, so that looks like diamonds. So I kept all the pieces and inlaid it. And then for the other ring, you can just cut the top off and you have 2 rings. You could do that. So the other thing I noticed was there's another circle die here. So if you have this set from Stampin' Up! Decorated Pines, with this, of course, what you would need to do is I would cut it out, and then I would draw the outside of it. And then you would literally have to fussy cut it. So what I would do is stick it there and then use your die and go around it. So that way you're maintaining the circle. So any circle die, you can do it like that. So these are all alternatives of, and then I'm sure there are a lot of dies with flowers. So you can definitely make a bouquet of flowers. And a cake is easily made. So this is just to show you how you could cut out a circle, and then that way you get a perfect circle, and then die cut it out. Yeah. So different ways of, just look in your stash, and I'm sure you'll find something that you can do. to create a wedding card. All right, that's it from me. Today we've gone longer, an hour and a half, but not bad if you're doing everything from start to finish. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Del. Thank you for staying with me. And I'll be back next week to show you the same set, but I'll show you different options of how to use this, okay? Get the most out of it. Bye for now. Take care, everyone.